Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, and welcome, everybody. I am so excited to see you all. I'm so excited to see some of my past students here. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Soraya. Yay, that my two beautiful students are back with me. I have got Felicity in the room. Scott is here. Megan. Hi, Megan. Hi, Mari. Hi, Tanya. Oh, Tanya is here. Yay. Paula is here. She's also a past student. Yay. Hilda is here. Hello, Hilda. Sammy, Greg is here. Alexander is here. Yay. I'm so happy. Sammy, Greg, and Alexander, can you please put your cameras on? Who else didn't have their camera on? Oh, it was Felicity. If you guys can please put your cameras on, I really appreciate it because throughout the session, I love to actually connect with you and actually see your beautiful faces. So please do put your cameras on. I would really appreciate it. Alexandra is saying he's on his way. Okay, great. Have you washed your hands? I know Anastasia asked you guys all to please wash your hands, so I hope everybody has. I will speak to you a little bit about spiritual hygiene in this session and why it is so important to wash your hands before sessions. But I would love to know, Alex is coming, but don't wait for him. Okay. Thanks, Scott. Can I know where in the world everyone is tuning in from? I think this is the first round that I have majority South Africans in the room, but I do know that we've definitely got the Netherlands in the room and Mauritius in the room, and we've got Zim in the room and Johannesburg in the room. Felicity is getting challenged with her camera. Neisner, Johannesburg, Cape Town. Hi, Mari. Welcome to the Mother City. Senegal. Wonderful. We've got Senegal in the city. Okay, so we do still have a global community in the room, but I think there are Johannesburg. There's a lot more Joburg people in this group than I think we've ever had before. And it is a lovely, intimate group. I did only decide to do this course, I think it was a month ago, and it was after speaking at Real Success. And I realized it was one of those times where you go, oh, I'm actually doing a disservice not running the course. And so I have to run it again. And lovely Jacqueline has been so patient. This is going to be the 5th time that Jacqueline does the course. She has done it with me every single year and since I've run it. And she is the archangel of the group. She is going to be with you guys every step of the way. I've got beautiful Jacqueline who knows this course now very well and is doing it again. And the reason why is because if you pay attention while you are going through this content, you will realize that it is about going layers and layers and layers deeper. And it's like when you read a good book, guys, you know, when you read a good book or watch a really good film, if you watch it years later, all of a sudden you will hear things and see things that you missed the first time around. And the reason for that is because when you are ready to heal and shift certain aspects of yourself, the things that catch your attention will will be relevant, right? And so this is very, very important. Listen out for what resonates with you. There's alchemy in being a part of this group. This is a magical place. And I wanted to actually ask you, how many of you believe in magic? How many of you, and be honest, say, I believe in magic, or no, I don't believe in magic. Just comment in the chat box, or yeah, and you can also, I'm very pro like a little jazz hands, guys, by the way, and a little hell yeah. I love those. Although we're going to be dealing with the dark night of the soul, we are absolutely in a high vibrational vortex when we are in this group and a part of this group. And so even when you have like, oh my gosh, I had this realization and it's so huge, you can be like, with jazz hands and you can lift the vibration of it. Can you see that? Can you guys feel that? Okay, good. All right. So Saray is saying, I do. Scott says, I believe in miracles. Jacqueline, definitely. I believe. Paula is saying, yay. Alexander is saying, I believe in miracles. I think so. Tanya, by now you must believe in miracles and magic. I believe good, because this is what this is. That's what alchemy is. Alchemy is working with the energy in this universe, the beautiful energy that is available to us in this universe. And somebody's not on mute. Okay, I found it. Working with the beautiful energy that is in this world and working across timelines to shift so that you step into your most empowered timeline, right? And so that is the process that we are going to be going through. And you'll see how many of you saw my definition of a miracle according to A Course in Miracles. Did you all see that? Just give me some jazz hands if you did, and if you know it. And if you didn't, just say no below, because then I will repeat it. Anybody not? Okay, only Paulina. So no. Okay, so no. Okay, so a few of you. All right. So a miracle is a change in perception, a change in understanding. Beautiful Wayne Dyer put it so beautifully. He said, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change, which is so beautiful, and it's so true. And it has this ripple effect. When we understand something differently, our entire reality can shift. Does that make sense to you guys? And so when we learn the tools and techniques that you're going to be learning throughout this course, and you get to understand things differently and look at things differently and reframe things, you're going to see miracles happen, because you'll shift the way you understand something, which will shift the way you feel about that something. And when we feel differently about something, it shifts everything. So many people say you can't change the past. How many of you know that saying? You can't change the past, right? And is that true? You can't change the past? Can you change the past? Everybody's going no. But you know what you can do? You can change the way you feel about the past. And when you change the way you feel about the past, it will free you from the past to create a new present and therefore a new future. And in so doing, the alchemy of that actually shifts the past, because that thing is different now in your mind. That thing is different in your experience. And so you actually can, in fact, change the past. This is part of the alchemy that we're going to be playing with and working with. So there's one more person I want to welcome before I dive in. And that is Anastasia. Anastasia is my support system. She is my personal assistant, and she is going to be there for you guys throughout this whole journey as well. And so if you have any questions, if you have any technical difficulties, if you need any help, please just reach out to Anastasia. Most of you have spoken to her already, if not all of you. She is absolutely loving, passionate about community as well. So I couldn't feel more confident than I do having lovely Anastasia and lovely Jacqueline with big hearts of gold, so ready to serve you and look after you throughout this journey. So thank you both for being here, and thank you for giving of your time to support everyone on their journey. So spiritual hygiene is basically, as we go on this journey, we are going to be doing a lot of energy work. And one of the things that we need to do whenever we do energy work is we need to set up the correct container, and we need to close the container once it needs to be closed. Now, what I've done before the session is I have set up a grid, an energy grid, around each and every one of you and around our energetic container, so that you are protected and it's porous. I create this grid out of porous matter so that only that loves you unconditionally, your divine team, your spirit guides, the beautiful angels of the higher realms, all of your ancestors, and the beautiful ascended masters, the spirit of the sea, the earth, the sky, and of fire, that they are here to hold you throughout this journey. And every session, I create beautiful shape forms around you guys, and I create these all porous so that only that loves you can come in, and that I channel the right words, the right phrases in the right way that are going to connect with you. So really listen to what resonates with you. And when something does, you can give me a big hell yeah. Oh my gosh, I got that. A light went on. Something happened. Give it to me in the comments, because when that happens, it's a light bulb moment. And you're going to keep these, and we're going to share them at some point. So, but remember to have that hell yeah moment so that we can celebrate with you, and also so that others can learn from you. So this is very, very important, guys. So we are a small group. We're not a tiny group. And what I really love to do in the Q&As is I love to do check-ins. So I would love to know, just in 2 words, how each and every one of you are feeling right now. You can pop them into the chat. Mine are very excited. I'm like a little excited puppy about the fact that I'm going on this journey with you guys. I can't wait to see how everybody transforms through this journey. So my first one is definitely excited. And my second one is really grounded. I feel very grounded in the fact that I've seen such beautiful transformations happen from the participants of this course. And so this absolute trust that you are going to receive exactly what you need through this process is so evident in my field. And that makes me feel so good. So let's see some of what you're feeling. Alexander, excited, interested, but cold this side. Oh my goodness, Alexander, it's cold on this side as well. Really, really cold. I've got the heater on. Sammy, awesome. Awesome and anxious. A little bit of anxiety is not bad. Very excited and emotional, Paula. Beautiful, Paulina. Jacqueline, grateful and excited. Soraya, peaceful and grateful. Pam, excited and ready for change. Yes. Hilda, hell yeah. Excited and expecting. So we're going to release expecting. And welcoming. Can we shift that, Hilda? Let me find Hilda so I can see your face. Can we shift that to open? Yes? All right, beautiful. Because when we expect something, we're holding on to how something is going to look. And that's going to get in the way of what you actually need. Because sometimes you think that you need exactly that, and then you miss what you actually need because you're holding on too tightly to that thing over there. And it can be far more beautiful than actually what you thought you needed. All right, beautiful. Where am I now? Greg, bit nervous and anxious. Okay. Nervous and anxious are very similar. Greg, can we get one more different thing that you're maybe experiencing? Soraya, super motivated. Yay. Soraya, did you give another one before? Let me know. And where am I? Super motivated. Tanya, excited and grateful. Hell yeah. Scott, intrigued. But today I'm tired. That is totally allowed, especially with how hard you've been working, Scott. So well done for showing up and being here on this journey. Megan, ready for change. Beautiful. Mari, optimistic and a little anxious. Fair. Absolutely. Yes, peaceful and grateful. Soraya, great. Greg, excited about the journey. Yes. And Anastasia, excited and happy to be a part of everyone's journey. Yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Well done. So that is the first thing I want to do, is just honor you, each and every one of you, for being here. I know this requires big girl panties and big boy underwear. I do. I know you're going to need to really look at yourself, and a lot of people are not willing to do that. But I promise I'm going to hold your hand throughout the entire journey. And I'm here to support you. My team is here to support you. So please know that. I want you to understand that going into these difficult spaces doesn't have to be this torturous, awful thing. You can do it with light if you open yourself up to the support that is available within this group. And so I really invite you to open yourself up to the support that is in this group. So that is the next thing. What is the next thing? Okay, so the course overview. I've got so many notes because I want to make sure that you guys get everything. The course overview. So the course, I would love to in the WhatsApp chat, I asked each and every person to share a picture of themselves and why they are here. And I can see that a lot of you have shared that. And I hope that the picture that you shared is a recent picture. If it is not a recent picture, I ask that you please take a photograph tomorrow or tonight, because in 7 weeks' time, you're going to take another photograph. And it's amazing how you can actually see a shift in yourself in these 7 weeks. And so if the photo you shared is an old photograph, please will you share an updated photograph? I would really, really appreciate it so that we can all just stay absolutely up to date on where you are now and where you're going to be in the future. The course is going to run every week on a Monday night. We will have live sessions, and there will be obviously the Q&A that happens at the end of the sessions to make sure that you understand everything. The recorded sessions will be delivered every Monday as well. So you should have gotten an email today with module 1, which is this welcome. So you don't have to rewatch module 1. You're doing module 1 right now. All right. So you don't have to rewatch it, but there are beautiful little workbooks that you can work through, but you don't have to rewatch the session. What is happening this week is that you are getting a second module this week, which is the power of forgiveness, which will be released on Thursday. I'm doing it specifically on Thursday because the power of forgiveness is something that you can also do a process with. I've given it to you as a bundle. And so there's a live talk that I did that you watch, and then there's a preparation for the actual process of forgiveness that you watch. It's a video, and then there's also an audio track that you can use. And this is part of releasing everything that you want to get out the way in order for you to be able to dive into this course properly. And that's why I'm giving you both modules this week, because on Monday, we're going to start creating. And so by Monday, I want you to be really clear about what it is that you're going to be focusing on. What is it that you want to release that is in the way of you stepping into, or stepping back into, rather, that version of yourself that doesn't feel like it's been damaged by life, that doesn't feel like it's been tainted by something, that doesn't feel like it's been traumatized by something and shifted and changed in a negative way. I want to turn whatever that is into gold. And remember, we do that with compassion, with love, and with courage. And with those three things, everything is possible. Everything is possible. Miracles are possible. I've literally had people do this course that had cancer, and they shifted their cancer. I've had people shift relationships in this course that were doomed relationships with family members. I've had so many different things shift in this course. People started losing weight for no reason, that they'd been trying to lose weight for a long time, and then they started doing this course and they started losing weight for no reason, right? Because they were not holding onto the padding that was keeping them safe anymore. So whatever it is for you, whatever dis-ease you are experiencing in the mind, in the heart, in the body, and in the spirit, this course will help you, will support you to come back into alignment with the healed version of yourself, which is actually the original version of yourself, right? That was there before these things happened, plus the magic that you've gained by these experiences. Yes, I believe so, Pam. And we'll go through everything throughout this course, but I do believe so. Have all of you watched my conversation with Robin? Please just say if you watched it. I did send it to you. Was it on Sunday or at the end of last week? I did send it. Greg says yes. Scott says yes. If you haven't, yes. Mari, yes, yes, yes. No, Pam. Okay. Pam, please watch it. Sammy, yes, watched it. Soraya, no. Okay, guys, please watch that, because throughout this, I'm going to be guiding you through alchemy through stories. That's going to be a big part of it. And understanding what is possible. Paulina, please watch it as well. Understanding what is possible will shift your reality. It's an example of that is Usain Bolt, right? Usain Bolt broke the fastest running sprint. And before he broke it, nobody could break it. But once he broke it, other people saw it was possible. And within days, other people were breaking that same record as well. When we understand that something is possible, all of a sudden things shift for us. And I go through this when I was dying and I needed to know that I could live. I saw this incredible video of the Medicindus clinic in China where they were shrinking a tumor using energy. There were people standing around and shrinking a tumor, and you could see it on the scan, using energy and the power of thought, mind, body, heart, spirit connected. And you saw it happening. And I knew I was dying, but what that told me as my soul that needed that message was that if that is possible, whatever I'm dying from, because I didn't know what it was, I can heal from it. And I made that decision in my mind. And I believe that's one of the reasons why I'm alive today. I really, really do. So we have to understand, we have to believe that something is possible in order for it to shift in our lives. Because if we don't believe it's possible, it cannot shift. Because what we believe is, if you believe you can and you believe you can't, well, my darlings, guess what? You are right. Can I get a hell yeah? Are you guys with me? Or some jazz hands? But I just want to see some energy in your seats and make sure that you guys are still alive. Okay, good. And Alexander, I can see your face now, which I'm really excited about. Okay, good. Scott, I know you're tired, but can I have some jazz hands, please, sir? A little jazz hand. Thank you so much. Okay, wonderful. Felicity, you managed with your camera. Yay, I see your face. Welcome. Okay, fantastic. All right. So you will receive a weekly recorded session. Besides this week, you get 2, but you don't need to watch the welcome because you're watching the welcome right now. And then you will get your homework book, which it's a workbook. It really is a treasured book. You can download it so that you can write in it, or you can just work online. It's up to you. But it is a treasured book. It's where you pour your truth. There's no point in lying. There's no point in not being 100% honest in this book. Nobody's seeing it, only you. And we cannot heal what we deny. Are you hearing me? We cannot heal or shift what we deny. We have to be honest. And once we're honest, then things can shift and change. All right. Beautiful. Ding, 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 ding. Please give yourselves time. This is such a gift that you're giving yourselves, committing to these next 7 weeks, and they are going to fly by quicker than you can imagine. Arrive in your seat before the sessions at least 20 minutes before, at least, just so that you can, just land energetically. You can use that time to just reflect on what's happened before, what resonated with you the most, what were the shifts you experienced that week, but really give yourself that time. And after each Q&A, please do the same, because people are going to say things that are going to whack you in your chest. And you're going to go, oh, I didn't think of it like that. I didn't see that when you did your own work, right? Or, I'm so glad so many people confirmed that I'm not alone, right? It's so beautiful, guys. Group work is so beautiful because all of you, I've spoken to and connected with all of your divine teams, and you all chose to be here to go on this journey together. It's beautiful. You all have soul contracts with each other to go on this journey together to support each other, which means that each of you hold truths that when you share them vulnerably in this group are going to light up somebody else, line them up for a miracle. I'm a conduit for miracles. That is what I am on this planet. Guess what, guys? So are you. Yep, I'm not special. Anything I can do, guys, you can do too. Even the channeling, all of it. It's about you choosing to step into that space, to embrace that energy vibration, to work with these things, with this alchemy, with this magic, with these miracles in life. And it can shift for you if that's what you want. Beautiful. Hell yeah, powerful. Ah, I love these little hell yes you guys are throwing at me. Keep throwing them. All right. What else? Setting the foundation, the 5 agreements. All right. Now, guys, I create these 5 agreements because for me, they are so important. These 5 agreements basically set up that each and every one of you can really, how do I get rid of this? Okay. Can really trust everybody in this group. And we need that. We need you guys to really trust everyone in this group. Because without vulnerability, without transparency, you are not going to get what you should be getting out of being here. Jacqueline, am I right? Because you've done this before. Tell me. All my past students actually tell me how well it served you because you've been vulnerable, how well that has served you. Just put a little comment in the chat box and let everybody know. So I have some rules that enable this to be a safe container. And I don't see any of my past students writing. I'm watching all of you. I want to see the writing in those. Yes. Put it in there. Okay. I'm going to carry on talking, but I'm checking. All right. So I've put these 5 agreements together so that you can feel confident and comfortable being 100% honest. So every time I say an agreement, there's 5, I need you to say, I agree. All right. You have to say these agreements. I've also put these agreements as a PDF download in module 1 that I would like you to print and sign. Sign on that piece of paper with a pen so that it's like it's like a marriage certificate, guys. I want you guys to really take it that seriously. Okay. And still, no comments from my past students. Jacqueline, I see you focusing hard though. So I think you're writing something. Soraya, being vulnerable really helped to heal. Yes. Jacqueline, at first I felt I wasn't brave enough to share my story. But once I did, I felt so much love from the group. And I felt very proud and grateful. Yes, Jacqueline, beautiful. And may I share a little bit about you, Jacqueline? Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. So when Jacqueline started with me, guys, she had been through a lot of trauma, which she will share with you what she wants about it. But she had gotten to a place where she didn't feel. She just was not accessing her emotions. She was numb to what was happening in her world. And she was not dreaming. She was not creating a future in front of her. She was just numb and just being here. It was like she was stuck. She wasn't moving energetically. And by the end of the first one, there was definitely a shift. But now, I mean, Jacqueline ended up becoming one of my one-on-one clients. She dreams up this future. She feels fully. She cries. She laughs. She's like living life fully. That is a huge transformation. And she will tell you what she's been through. And it is profound and huge and massive. And if she can overcome it and go on this journey, I don't have any doubt that each and every one of you can too. So I'm sharing that with you for a little bit of like encouragement. Okay. Are you ready? Unconditional love is the first agreement. We create a space of true unconditional love for ourselves and for others. This is vital as we dive into shadow work and bring parts of ourselves that we might have hidden, that often were very hidden, that we're ashamed of, that we haven't previously shown the world. Those parts of ourselves need to be released. They need compassion, they need love, so that we can integrate them and understand how they were created, so that we shift our understanding of why they were created and how we feel about them. And so in order to do that, we have to step forward with the agreement that we're not going to judge ourselves for the next 7 weeks. When we see those parts of ourselves and when we see parts of others, that we are going to greet them with compassion and unconditional love. That is rule number one, agreement number one. I need each of you to say, I agree in the comments. And I will wait patiently. Scott, I agree. Mari, I agree. Jacqueline, Paula, Greg, Hilda, Soraya, Pam, Alexander, Sammy, Tanya. Anastasia, you haven't agreed yet. I'm saying that you haven't. Who hasn't either? Felicity did. Soraya did. Megan, you did? Okay, Tanya. Okay, Anastasia is there. Megan, you did. Mari, you did. Greg, Sammy, Alexandra, Tanya, Hilda, Paula, Pam. Okay. Yay! The first agreement. Well done, guys. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Honor, this space needs to be a safe space. So we honor each and every person. I know that each of you have this massive heart. Do you know why I know? Because you wouldn't be here if you didn't have a massive heart. So I know each and every one of you has a massive heart. And so when you hear somebody sharing something that they're struggling with, your impulse is to fix it for them. Oh, you know what you need to do? How many of you can be honest enough to say that that's what you do with people? When they say, oh, I'm really struggling with this, you go, oh, you know what you need to do, right? Look, Alexander is like, yes, I do that so much. I can see it in your face, Alexander. Yes, okay. That's not allowed in this group. In here, we hold space with no judgment, with no go and do this. We go with compassion. Ah, I hear you. Sure, that is difficult. Whatever it is. Or I hear you. Yay, I'm supporting you. I want you to practice that, guys. It's a very important muscle to build. Okay? So that is rule number 2, agreement number 2. Can I get yes? I agree, I agree, I agree. By doing this, guys, you can say I agree. I'm happy for you guys to do that while I carry on talking. Good, good, good. Anastasia, please count all the I agrees and let me know if somebody hasn't agreed. By doing this, we honor the person by not making them feel less than us. Because sometimes, do you know that feeling when you've gone to someone and you've gone, oh, I'm really struggling with this thing, and then they try and fix it for you and you end up feeling so inadequate about the thing that you are struggling with, right? We don't want that in this group. No one is inadequate. We are all doing great wherever we are on our journey, and everything is allowed within this space. Everyone. Okay, great, Anastasia. Yes! Amazing. Well done, guys. You have agreed to the second one. Leave judgment at the door. That is the third agreement. When you judge someone, you are actually judging yourself, because that thing that you are judging in them is something that exists within you that you don't feel comfortable with. It's one of the first rules of shadow work. If you're looking at someone and going, yes, I can't believe they're doing that, me, let me tell you that that thing exists within you. I promise you, because we are not a drop in the ocean. We are an entire ocean in a drop. Dr. John Demartini does such a great thing when he's doing the values factor. I don't know if any of you have done it before, but he goes into the audience and he says, how would you feel if I told you you were beautiful and smart and sexy and gorgeous and oh, so intelligent? What a sense of humor. And he just goes on and on and on. And initially the person's like, oh. And then eventually they're like, this is uncomfortable. This is really awkward. And then he goes to someone else and he says, what would you do if I told you you're nasty and you're mean? And he just goes through all the negatives and the person is going, oh. And he says, but isn't it the reality that all of these aspects live within us? All of them. And so what I ask you to do is when you hear yourself in your inner voice, because it must never exit these lips, judging someone else, I want you to look in your life and see where, and make a note of it, because this is part of your shadow. And I'll show you that throughout the course. Make a note of it. Write it down, because we're going to figure out where that thing exists within you. We're going to neutralize it. And it's not going to bug you when people do it anymore. Wouldn't that be nice? Huh? Can I get a hell yeah? And can you please say, I agree, no judgment? Go, 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 go. And Anastasia, I want you to just count all these little hell yes or yes, I agree that are coming through for me now. I agree, no judgment. I agree, no judgment. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, beautiful. Love it. Okay. Somehow I moved my thing. Agreement number 4. Love it. Judgment at the door. Agreement number 4 is respect privacy. Every single thing that is shared within this group is not to be repeated anywhere else. Never, ever, ever. Just think about this. If you, for a moment, want to share what somebody else revealed in the group, that's going to make everybody else feel vulnerable, exposed. And it means if you don't agree to that, that everybody else could be doing the same about you. And if that's the case, then there's no point of this group, because nobody can be vulnerable and honest and raw, right? And so that rule is, I respect the privacy of everybody in this group. And I promise to never share anything that is shared within this group without that person's permission. Okay? Can I get a yes? That's a serious one, guys. And I see your serious faces. So I'm glad you're taking this very, very seriously. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. And the last one is beautiful. Yes, Pam. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, wonderful. Anastasia, please count. Make sure that we get all 13. All right. And the last one is, I promise to show up as the best version of myself. I promise to bring my A game, right? And this is so important for yourself and for the group. Now, I want you to understand that sometimes your A game is Scott being exhausted, having his plate so full, having worked the whole day, and just sitting quietly and being here, being present in the room. That, Scott, I honor you. Well done, sir. You showed up. Yes, and he even gave me jazz hands. I mean, that is bringing your A game, right? And sometimes your A game is, and I've seen some of you jumping up and down and going, I'm so excited. Sometimes it's that as well. Whatever it is, but bring that version of you. We're going to do a spiritual medicine process just now, where you are going to connect with your future self, that version of yourself that you want to experience yourself as. Okay. And I want you to start making decisions from that place now. So we're going to imagine that self just now. But what I want you to start doing from this moment already, just start thinking about what decisions that future self would make, how that future self would show up, and start acting like that now. Because that is one of the most effective ways of creating that future self. Does that make sense, guys? Are you excited to step into that version of yourselves? Do you agree to this agreement? I think this last one needs to be an I agree, hell yeah. Okay? Can we do it? I agree, hell yeah. And yes, I can have the hands, like these hands or jazz hands or whatever. As soon as you've posted, then just give me the hands so that I can see. Yes, I promise I agree. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I agree. Scott, I need a hell yeah out of you. I'm sorry. Just an I agree is not enough, sir. I'm sorry. I do need that. Hell yeah. I agree. Hell yeah. Okay. Yay. Brilliant. I agree. I agree. Anastasia, please count everyone. And Anastasia, I hope you write I agree as well. And hell yeah, because I didn't see that from you, madam. I know you're part of the team, but you have to do it as well. Okay. All right. Good. All right. Over the next 7 weeks, okay, good. Over the next 7 weeks, we have the opportunity on focusing on so many things. But if you are scattered, right, it's not going to be focused energy. And so it's not going to be as effective. So after the session, I want you to really think about what called you to join this session. What really called you at its deepest, deepest core? What would be the thing that, if it shifted, would make you feel like your whole world had shifted? And I want that to be your focus. Get very clear and make it quite precise. And I want you to, once you are precise about it, I want you to tap into the feeling of what it will feel like when that thing has shifted, that aspect, that little thing. The reality is we're going to be working multi-layered, all right? I always work multi-layered. I can't not work multi-layered because I'm working mind, body, heart, and spirit. And also because I'm working across timelines. So do you guys understand timelines, by the way? Does everyone understand how time works and what timelines are? Okay, so I'm going to share, Anastasia, please make a note. I want to share Robin's video with them after this session and also the spiritual medicine session I did explaining timelines because I explain it quite intricately and I want you guys to understand it because when you understand it, it's going to make everything more accessible for you. But because I'm understanding that we have a certain amount of time tonight, I'm going to stick to what we need to address tonight, and I'll give those to you as bonus sessions. So Anastasia, will you just say yes? Robin's video and the spiritual medicine timelines video, we need to share those. And if everyone hasn't watched the original introductory video, please also just say yes or no, and we must maybe just share that as well. Sorry, I'm getting a message. Okay. I'll share it with you later, don't worry. Focus area of transformation. All right. And then the second thing, okay, so we must share that one as well, Anastasia. So it's the 3 videos, please. And I'll send that to you tonight, guys, so that you'll have it to watch whenever you want during the week. So it won't be all plonked on you at the last minute. All right. So the other thing that I want you to take note of from today onwards is your beliefs. And how we're going to do that is we're not going to complain from today onwards. Complaining is a habit. It's literally a habit, complaining, right? Every time we complain, it's a habit. And it's like a little snowball, all right? It's this little snowball. And Alexander's laughing because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. But it's this little awkward snowball that can turn into like a massive snowball that knocks out all kinds of things. And you don't want that snowball to knock out all kinds of things. So from today onwards, we're not going to complain. All of us are going to agree that we're just not going to complain. It's just not going to be part of who we are anymore. If it's not something constructive or positive, we're not going to moan about first world problems. Like we're not. And we're not going to tell the stories about Joanne's second cousin, twice removed, who had her appendix burst, and then she had to get, like, we're not telling those stories. We're just not. They're just not part of our reality anymore. We're just not going to be entertaining that kind of thing anymore. All right. So that's the one thing. Every time you catch yourself wanting to tell a negative story, wanting to say something that is feeding a negative energy, you're going to stop yourself and you're going to say, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not talking about that. Anastasia, are you in the room? Sorry, I keep seeing people falling out and then requesting to come back in. Anastasia, if you can please watch that for me, I'd really appreciate it. All right. So that is the one thing. Stop complaining. Can be a challenge. Absolutely. But it's also fun to catch yourself. I had so much fun catching myself before complaining. Yes, Jacqueline, it is. Because you can laugh at yourself. That cheeky little monkey mind of yours playing tricks. And you're going to learn a lot about your monkey mind in this course, right? Your monkey mind is that little thing that jumps up and down and tries to get your attention. It's like, hi, please, can you play with me? I'm going to throw bananas at you. I'm going to cause chaos. And instead of you getting angry with your monkey mind for thinking negative thoughts, I want you to picture this really cheeky, cute little monkey and just be like, oh my goodness, hello, cheeky little monkey. I'm not playing with you today, though. No, go throw bananas at somebody else. Go to the back of the bus. You're not a part of this conversation. Because why? The wolf we feed is the wolf that grows. The wolf we starve is the wolf that will disappear. And guys, I love all living creatures, so please don't take that seriously. Like literally, I would never starve anything besides a negative thought and negative energy. That's what we're doing, right? Shame, Pam, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, this will be recorded, so you'll get a recording of it. Okay. So that's the first thing. You're going to catch yourself, your monkey mind, wanting to think about, entertain negativity. No more, monkey mind. Sorry, little monkey, go play with your banana somewhere else. You're not allowed in this space. Number one. Number two is you're going to watch out for your disempowering beliefs. What do you believe about yourself and your life? And I want you've all got smartphones. You must have a notes section. Over the next couple of weeks, I want you to have a note section and really make note. Catch yourself. What is it that I believe about myself that is not serving me? That by shifting and changing that, it's going to set me free. Just by becoming aware of it, the shift will already start happening. Okay? And like I said before, you're going to get very specific, but it's so interesting how interconnected things are. It's like a Colosseum, that is what it's called. Those old Greek buildings with the big, heavy concrete roof and all of the pillars, right? It's called a Colosseum. Everybody? Yes? Anybody? Scott? Colosseum? Is it called that? Yes, right. So when we start knocking out these disempowering beliefs, sometimes, guys, that disempowering belief is a column that was the strongest column that was holding up the roof on a whole bunch of other disempowering beliefs. And you knock out one belief and it takes the whole roof down and you experience this massive shift and change. But sometimes it requires you knocking out a number of columns, boom, 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 and then the Colosseum roof goes and implodes. There's no right or wrong. There's only your journey. And I promise you that I know that everything is unfolding for you perfectly in divine timing. And I'm going to teach you how to train yourself in that way that you step into the space of trust where no matter what happens, good, bad, crazy, you know that actually it's a gift. And you know it's happening for you, not to you. Can you feel the difference in energy there? Things are always happening for you, not to you. And so when you are confronted with a challenge, I want you to already now go, I know this is hard, but I'm going to trust that this is happening for me and not to me. Okay? Beautiful. Something I am going to share with you quickly that I'm being told to share with you. Some of you saw me speak at Real Success, some not. But I used to hate the idea of learning a lesson. Like I was not the greatest student at school for a variety of reasons, which most of you I've already told, but I was not the greatest of students at school. And so learning a lesson, like life either teaches you or, like for me, that was just hardcore. I was like, oh, that's so much, guys. Unfair, unacceptable. If the universe, if God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, the universe, if it is unconditional love, how can it be teaching us these harsh lessons, right? Just does not sit with me in my soul as something that is fair or acceptable. And so I said, guides, come on, can you please explain this to me in a way that I can digest it, that it makes sense for me? And so, of course, my ever generous guides came back and they said, Susanna, it's not a lesson. It's an opportunity for you to experience yourself in a different way. Every challenge that comes your way gives you the opportunity to be the person that you wish to experience yourself as in this world, or to repeat a pattern over and over again. And you know what, guys? The universe is so gracious and so generous that if you don't get that opportunity the first time, if you squander it, it will send you another one and another one and another one, until it gets quite harsh sometimes. And sometimes it's like, hey, you asked to experience yourself differently. I'm giving you this opportunity now, and you have no other choice but to step into your power, right? Mine was being like dying. That was mine. I was not interested in loving myself until I was literally faced with death. I was not interested in not abusing myself and not like beating myself up until I literally was faced with death. It's like either you stop beating yourself up and start being kind to yourself, or I'm going to let your body kill you. That's what I'm going to do, because you haven't listened. I've sent you so many opportunities and you haven't listened. So now you're going to pay attention. And so, yes, it can be that harsh, but why? Because it is the ever-loving parent. And what do parents do? They give their kids boundaries. They give their kids what they need in order to step into these versions of themselves that they want to be in the world, right? So it's the same. Crisis. I know that story until it is a brick in the face. Yes. I hope I read that comment right, Scott. But yes, I understand what you mean, even though that sentence did not flow for me. Yes, some of us, how many of you have had a brick in the face? How many of you have had that experience that literally stops you in your tracks and forces you to step up and be a different human being? Just in the comments, say yes or no. Like, because the reality is that you're not alone. All of us, the things I've been through, you guys, yes, plenty, over and over. Yep, right? So why are we so freaking stubborn? Why don't we just listen to the universe the first time it sends us the opportunity? Why? Because human beings are wired to insist that they are right. That is the unhealthy ego side of us. No, I am right, and I will look for evidence that I am right. I will, and I will find it. It's called something bias. It's gone out of my head at the moment. What is the term? Somebody will know it in the room. It's called something bias. We literally look for evidence of why we are right instead of being open to being wrong. Right? Confirmation bias. Thank you, Tanya. That's what we do. It's so silly. It's like in a fight. Imagine when you're in a fight with someone, right? A disagreement. You went there with an open heart and went, oh, I'm coming to understand. I want to actually understand what happened for you. Instead of, I'm right. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, what does that resolve? Nothing, right? Sorry, my kittens are, what are you playing with? I've got two kittens and they are very, very active. So I apologize if you guys can hear that noise. But anyway, that's being right. Be right or be wise. Yes, be right or choose love. Like, that's it at the end of the day. Like, we're here to love. When we realize that everyone that we with, that we choose as partners, as friends, we're the same soldiers fighting on the same team. The war is the misunderstanding, right? It doesn't exist between us. It exists over there. Hold each other's hands. And a good little trick, if you're ever fighting with your partner, guys, a good little trick is just have like this safe word that says, hit the ground. And if you're having a fight, and if one person says, hit the ground, you both have to lie on the ground and look at each other like this on the ground. You can't stay mad. You can't do it. Like, you can't when you're looking at each other in the eyes like that. And then you realize you're both on the same team. You're lying on the floor together and it diffuses everything. Yes, 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 Hilda. Promise you, try it with friends. Just like have that conversation. Guys, if we ever having this terrible fight and we're not listening to each other, if one of us says hit the ground, we have to hit the ground. That's it. That's the agreement. Okay. I promise you, it's such a great little trick. It really diffuses things. It's really, really useful. Okay. All right. So I want you to not only expect miracles, because I want you to really expect them. I don't want you to like, oh, something might happen. No, I want you to be like, yay, universe. I'm so excited for the miracles that are unfolding for me now, right? Oh, universe, aren't these beautiful miracles just unfolding for me left, right, and center? Thank you so much, universe. With gratitude and affirmation, like every day. Oh, I love these beautiful miracles that are unfolding for me every single day. Everything is working out perfectly for me now. These kind of affirmations, I want you to really start embodying. And when you're feeling a bit down or you're feeling stressed, I want you to remember this. I'm going to also share a little process with you guys. Who in here bought Mini Manifestation and Kintsukuroi Me? Please just let me know in the comments. There's something else I want to share with you. Okay, so guys, thank you, universe. When you say thank you, universe, for this, right? It amplifies whatever you're wanting to bring in, okay? When you ask the universe as an affirmed statement, but in a question, it amplifies it even more. So, universe, how come I'm so freaking fabulous? Universe, how come I'm so crazy successful? Universe, how come I'm this incredible conduit for miracles? Like, when you do it like that, there's so much fun in it that it creates the right energy vibration to attract more of it. Does that make sense to you guys? So you are miracle making machines. Yes, and I see Jacqueline is going. So I love that, Jacqueline. I love the excitement. But that's it. You guys are miracle making machines. And I want you to know it and believe it. And when your monkey mind goes, okay, whatever, you go, monkey mind, I'm not playing with you. Go to the back of the bus, have your banana. I believe in miracles. Miracles are happening for me now. Everything is working out perfectly for me now. And you just replace it. Okay, can I have a hell yeah in the comments? Hilda's also giving me hands. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yay. Thank you, Megan. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know who else because I'm scrolling through. Paula, you've been very subdued. Can I have some jazz hands, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And who is here? Sammy. Sammy, how you doing? Are you good? Can we have some jazz hands, Sammy? Are you there? Can you hear me, Sammy? Yes. Okay, yay! Sammy can hear me. Wonderful, wonderful. Pam, Tanya, are you guys with me? Bum, bum, bum. Pam is giving me a nod. Pam, can I have some jazz hands, please? I would like some enthusiastic jazz. Thank you very much. Tanya, thank you very much. Okay, much better, guys. Much, much better. Okay, wonderful. Let's scroll to the end here. We're almost done. All right, so we're going to do the spiritual medicine session soon. Your homework for the week. Identify your key focus area. Practice showing up as your best self. Take a before photo. And I know a lot of you have done mirror work before, but mirror work is incredibly powerful. And so how we greet ourselves in the morning is so, so, so important. You know, we walk around this planet not realizing that when we are first born, and of course we don't realize it yet, we are given this precious life, this extremely precious life. And we start acting like our life isn't as important as everybody else's life. But imagine if we walked through the world treating ourselves like we treat the people we love most in the world. Imagine if we made decisions for ourselves like we make decisions for the people we love most in the world. So I want you to think about that right now. Who is the person that you love most in the world? Is it a child? Is it a partner? Is it a parent? Is it a friend? Who is that person? And what would you do for them? And what wouldn't you do for them? And I want you to start behaving like that for yourself. From today, I should add that to the agreements. That should be the sixth agreement, guys. I think we need to make that an agreement. Can you guys please just put I agree in the comments below? You know, when I was young, I had a best friend. I agree. Good, all of you. And Anastasia, please count. I agree. I had a best friend who, and I don't know how I knew this because I was, I don't know, 9 or 10 years old, but we would go to the tuck shop. And I've always been more of a savory person. I'm very lucky. So I would get my sandwich or my pasta or whatever it was for lunch. And she would get a slice of chocolate cake. And then she would moan at me afterwards. She would moan at me. She would say, why did you let me eat that? Blah, 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 blah. I'm such a fat slob. Blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, I didn't let you. You did that. I had nothing to do with it. And then one day, she was going, oh, I'm such a fat slob. And I said, hey, stop that immediately. And she kind of got a fright and she looked at me and she said, what? And I said, you're talking about my best friend. Nobody talks about my best friend like that, not even you. I said, you are not a fat slob. My best friend is not a fat slob, and you are not allowed to talk to my best friend like that. But how many of us talk to ourselves like that? Before you speak to yourself from this moment on, let those words only be words that you would say to the person you love most in this world. Okay? Hands in the air. Thank you, Greg. I like those hands. I love them. They're beautiful. Hilda, Alexander, beautiful. Yes, Mari. Beautiful, Megan. Lovely, Jacqueline. Felicity. Soraya. Scott. Well done. Okay, beautiful. Tanya, Paula, Sammy, Pam. Yay! Woo! Okay, beautiful. And and that is it. When we do our check-ins, guys, there's going to be I want you to think about when you finish this and you do your reflection. I want you to think about what are your biggest takeaways from the sessions, right? So write down your 5 biggest takeaways from the sessions and how you can use those takeaways to implement them in your life, to do things differently in your life so that it can shift your life. I need you to write them down. We need to be super conscious of these things. So we have to actually write them down very consciously. And then before our next session, you reflect and you go, oh, okay, I wrote these things down. This is what I said I was going to do. How did I do with that? Did I implement that? What did I struggle with? And you reflect on the week before. This is how change happens. Remember, I'm taking you to water. You are the horse, by the way, in this analogy. I'm taking you to water. I'm giving you the water. It is up to you how much you drink. I really love thirsty horses, just by the way, guys. I love thirsty horses. They make me very, very, very excited. But you can drink as little or as much as you want. Just by being in this container, just by showing up, just by watching the sessions, things will shift for you. What? If you do the work, if you take what I give you and you dive in, the sky is the limit. Yeah. Jacqueline's going, and she knows because she's doing the course for the 5th time. The sky is the limit. I literally got a message from someone saying, you don't know this, but I'm alive today because I did this course. The sky is the limit. Don't limit yourselves. Dive in. All right. So with that, I'm going to do a spiritual medicine process, and then we're going to end for the evening. So what I'm going to invite you guys to do now is just, I'm sure that your doors are closed and that you're not going to be interrupted. But if there's anything open that you need to close, then please close it. If your phone is on, please place it on airplane mode now so that it is not on or distracting in any way, shape, or form. Finish writing whatever note you are writing and allow yourself to come and be present with me. Are we all still? We've got 16 participants. Yes, that's right. Okay. All right. Now, if you are sitting in your chair, then I want you to uncross your legs and make sure that both feet are on the ground, right? And you're going to place both hands like this, palm up, on your knees, so facing up, yeah. Now, for those of you who have worked with me before, you will have felt this, but I want to just go through this for a moment with you guys. Yeah, take a sip of water. Good idea, Scott. I'm going to also take a sip of water. I haven't had a sip of water. I needed it though. Thank you. Good suggestion. Thank you, Scott. Okay, so, right. We land within the space. Our spine is straight, as if there's a beautiful golden cord from the base of your coccyx pulling up through the crown of your head, literally pulling you up so that you are extended beautifully, okay? And your hands are like this. And for a moment, your hands are resting on your lap, and I just want you to close your eyes and just allow yourself to feel what is happening in the palms of your hands. the subtle energy that is in the palms of your hands right now. It can feel like a tingling sensation. It can feel warm or cool. It can feel like a buzzing. It can be absolutely anything, but I want you to just tune into that energy that exists in your hands. We're going to be doing this more and more. I want you to really practice it. Right, and then open your eyes. Right. So how many of you could feel that soft, light energy, something happening in the palms of your hands? Just say me, yes, no in the comments. There's no right or wrong. Yes, me, yes. Felicity, no. Let me connect with Felicity. Felicity, you didn't feel anything? No? Okay. A little itchiness. Yeah, itchiness. Megan, no? Okay. All right. Yes, rather interesting, Alexander. So if you look back throughout history, you will see that no matter what religion it is, because guys, I don't subscribe to one religion. I've got clients from all over the world, all different ages, all different backgrounds, all different belief systems. But if you look at spiritual figures, enlightened figures, gods, angels, all these kinds of beings, people, enlightened souls, you will always see that there is light that comes from their palms, right? And this halo of light around their heads. It's formed in different ways, but you'll see it throughout history in all different religions. And that is because we are literally channels for divine energy on this earth. We are all connected through these threads of light. And so what spiritual medicine is harnessing the divine energy, the light that we are already connected to, pulling it down into ourselves, activating it in our bodies, and then pouring it out through our palms into the universe. And by doing so, we're activating epigenetics, which we'll speak about as well, which is the healing properties that happen within us to raise our vibrational frequency and bring us into alignment with that most empowered timeline version of ourselves that we actually want to experience. So those of you that didn't feel anything, I want you to watch as the course goes by and see how things start shifting for you. My sister used to think I was completely mad. Seriously, guys, completely mad. She really, really did. And she told me that everything I did was a waste of time. That's how much she thought I was completely mad. Now, she can't wait to have a healing with me. She can't wait to do things with me. She meditates every day. It's like she's a completely different human being. And she was like, when I first started describing these things, she was like, I don't see anything. I can't see anything. When I close my eyes, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not feeling anything in my body. Blah, blah, blah. She is a healer herself. She's a beautiful medicine woman, and she does it through massage. She channels and she's doing her thing, right? So in the beginning, when we're not practiced at these things, they can be a little more challenging to experience. But the more you practice them, the more you will harness that energy, the stronger it will become. All right. So I don't want you to worry when I take you through this process, whether you see what I am saying or you perceive it or you just think about it. That is perfect. There is no judgment. Remember, this is a judgment-free zone. There is no judgment. Okay. So that's the first thing. Don't think, oh no, but I'm not seeing this. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Some of us are more aligned to perceiving things visually. Some of us are more aligned to feeling things in our bodies. Some of us are more aligned to perceiving what something would sound like. It doesn't matter. It's all perfect for you. So can you please trust me with that? Okay. Now, if you take your palms like this, I'm going to guide you. You're going to lift your palms up. You're going to imagine two golden globes sitting on the palms of your hands. Trust, Felicity. Beautiful. I trust you. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Absolutely. Everything in divine timing. Wonderful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I really do know this will shift for you. I know it with my whole heart. I promise. So we're going to picture these two globes of golden white light like this. And at some point, I'm going to say, then you're going to lift these golden globes and you're going to bring them together. And you guys can actually do it right now. And some of you might even feel it's almost like, when you take two magnets and you put them together, there's like and put your palms like more upright. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. Now pulse it. Now feel that energy between your palms and picture a globe. Beautiful. Between your hands. Beautiful, right? And you'll get better and better at this. And then I'm going to say, and then take that globe and place it into your heart center, right? So I'm just giving you the hand movements that I'm going to take you through so that you can connect with them and that you understand them for future. Okay. All right. Now we're going to begin. So you can all close your eyes and allow your palms to rest on your legs, feet flat on the ground. If you're sitting on a bed or anything like that, that's perfectly fine. Just please cross your legs and make sure that your back is up straight, that your spine is up straight. Beautiful golden cord from your coccyx shooting up through the crown of your head, keeping your spine upright. Okay. And just take a beautiful big breath in, as much as you can, filling your whole body with gorgeous, beautiful golden light, holding it in there for a moment, and exhale. And as you do, you can roll your shoulders, shake it out, shake out your hands even. If you want to kick your feet a little bit, just let it all go. Then take another deep breath in, filling up your lungs, filling up every cell in your body. Another sip. Beautiful. And exhale. Just allow yourself to really collapse into it, releasing what no longer serves you, releasing the day. And on this next inhale in, I want you to breathe in and picture this beautiful golden white light going up through your nostrils and shooting out the crown of your head. And as it does, you lift your tongue onto your palate and you roll your eyes up towards your third eye or your first eye, where your eyebrows meet. That's where you roll your eyes up. And this beautiful light shoots up through the crown of your head, through the ceiling of the room that you're in, through the roof, past the sky, and whatever's flying above you, through the clouds, through the earth's surface, past the planets and the moon and the sun, past our galaxy, throughout all time, space, reality, shooting up, beautiful, all the way up, lovely, and connecting with another light, this beautiful bright light, this golden white light, pure unconditional love, source energy. And as it connects, it starts pouring down past all the galaxies, throughout all time, space, reality, into our galaxy, into the Earth's surface, right back to your home or the room that you're in. And as it lands just above the crown of your head, this gorgeous golden white lotus flower of light starts spinning and appearing on the crown of your head, spinning, spinning, spinning. And this golden white lotus flower of light is activating your highest self, your connection to divine unconditional love. Beautiful. And it pours down into your head, filling your entire head with golden white light of unconditional love. And as it reaches your third eye, it activates your third eye. And behind your head, directly opposite your third eye, a beautiful golden white lotus flower of light appears and it starts spinning, spinning, spinning. Beautiful, clearing the way so that you can perceive everything that comes your way from a place of love, from a place of compassion and kindness and care. Beautiful. And then this beautiful golden white light continues and it fills your mouth and your cheeks and your ears. And then it starts pouring down your throat. And as it lands in your throat, it activates your next energy center and it clears your throat chakra. And a gorgeous golden white lotus flower of light appears on the small of your neck, spinning, 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 clearing your throat, allowing you to communicate from a place of clarity, from a place of unconditional love for yourself and for others. It allows you to communicate without self-abandoning from a place of strength, courage, and respect for all. You have a voice and it is valid. And then this beautiful golden white light starts going down your shoulders and it just washes away all that stuff that you've been carrying that you no longer need. It just starts washing it away and it pours down your arms and it lands in the palms of your hands. And in the palms of your hands now, I just want you to take a moment and connect with the energy that exists in the palms of your hands. Beautiful, guys. And as you connect, you can picture two globes of golden white light appearing on the palms of your hands. Beautiful globes of golden white light. Lovely. Remember, there is no right and wrong. Whatever you're experiencing, humming, tingling, cool, warm. And for those of you who are saying, I'm not experiencing anything, see if you can connect with the air that is present just above your hands, that is touching your skin, that space between the air and the palms of your hands. Beautiful. And when you are ready, lift the palms of your hands and bring those two globes together to form one big globe of unconditional love, of chi, of life force energy. Beautiful, guys, beautiful, strong energy in the room. You can bring your hands a little bit together, a little bit apart, just to feel that energy ball. Some of you might see the energy ball in front of you. Some of you might just perceive it. Some of you can just think about it. Everything is perfect. And when you're ready, you're going to take that beautiful life force, that beautiful ball of chi, and you're going to place it in your heart center. And as you do, you activate your heart center, and a gorgeous golden white lotus flower of light appears behind your heart on your back, spinning, 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 activated now. Beautiful. Allowing you to walk through this world with an activated heart center that leads from a place of love, of integrity. Beautiful, of honor. Beautiful, guys. And as you feel that expansion in your heart, it goes out through every cell in your body and starts spreading throughout your body. And as it goes down into your lungs, you activate once more your solar plexus and you breathe in this golden white light into your lungs, allowing you to inhale and exhale life from a place of love. And a beautiful golden white lotus flower of light appears behind your lungs on your back. And it's activated now. Beautiful. And then this golden white light keeps going down and it goes into your sacral, which is your stomach, your digestion, everything, all your sacred organs, all of these vital organs that allow you to digest life are filled with golden white light, allowing you to process everything that comes your way with ease, with grace. Beautiful. And as this beautiful golden white light reaches there, you see a golden white lotus flower appearing on your back, behind your stomach, and it activates. It activates your creativity. It activates your ability to create life, to create your life, to co-create your existence, to activate healing within you, to activate healing in others, to activate healing on this planet. Beautiful. Digesting each experience with ease, with grace, with love, with compassion. Beautiful. And then this beautiful golden white light goes down into your hips. And as it reaches your root chakra, right at the base of you, this beautiful, big lotus flower of light appears underneath you. And you are sitting on this lotus flower of light. And it's spinning and spinning and spinning. And these beautiful roots start coming down and they go down past your legs, down past your toes. And they go down into the foundations of the building you're in, into the stones and the rocks, past the earthworms, the beetles and the bugs, past the crystals, through the rich, fertile soil, and even deeper still, into the rocks, into the crystalline grid, and into the core of the planet. And at the core of the planet, there's this red molten lava. And it is spinning, 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 and having the best time. And this golden white light sees it and it heads straight for it. And the two start spinning together and spinning and dancing. And they create this beautiful rose gold light, and it shoots back up again. And it goes all the way through, right up to source. Beautiful. And it shoots way back down again, right down to the center of the earth, and then back up again, all the way to the top. And this time, when it comes down, it's going to hit your heart center and it's going to explode. Your heart center explodes like a star being born. It starts radiating out beyond your room, beyond your building, beyond your neighborhood, beyond your continent, beyond this planet. Across all time, space, reality, a star is born, and it is you. And you are connected to this version of yourself because we are stardust. From stardust we came, and into stardust we shall return. And you are a star. You are the center of your own universe. You are the sun of your own universe. And feel that beautiful expansion out and out and out. And you can allow your hands to rest on your lap again, palms facing up. Just feel that expanded space. Very beautiful, guys. And I'm just going to quickly invite in all the angels of the higher realms, spirit of the earth, the sea, the sky, and fire. All of your divine teams, all of your spirit guides, spirit animals, all of your ancestors, all of the ascended masters. And I ask Michael to cover each and every one of you in a bubble of blue, ultraviolet blue bubble of protective light. I pull down a golden pyramid of light from source all the way down below the earth's surface. And I pull down a beautiful violet spiral of light. And you sit at the center of all of these shape forms. They are all porous. And only that loves you unconditionally is allowed within the space. All else is removed now on all levels and layers of your being, past, present, and future, across time, space, reality. Beautiful. Only that loves you unconditionally is allowed within this space. I've already cleared the space. I already set this up for you before, but I wanted you to experience stepping into it with me. And in this space, I want you to just connect with your hearts for a moment. Put both hands on your hearts and give yourself gratitude for being present here today. Really honor yourself for taking the time, for investing in yourself in this beautiful way, filling yourself with gratitude for yourself, knowing that you are actually so much further ahead than you think you are, because you choosing to show up here today means that you're already on a very conscious path. And you've called in this experience for your conscious co-creation and the expansion of consciousness on this planet, to expand love within yourself and within every single person that you are connected to. You doing this work will affect every single person that you are connected to, and they will start affecting every single person that they are connected to. And I want you to just see that in your mind's eye, the effect, the ripple effect it has of you being here present today. And breathe in that gratitude and honor yourself. Celebrate yourself for doing this. It's beautiful. And then I invite you to picture yourself in 7 weeks' time, standing in front of you. This version of yourself standing in front of you, let them look you in the eye. And you look them in the eye with excitement, with curiosity, all of those feelings that you had at the beginning of today. What are you looking at them with? All of those feelings. And I want you to just tap into how they are feeling, having worked through those things that you want to work through. Are they feeling ease? Are they feeling grace? Are their nervous systems calm and relaxed? Are they feeling happy? Are they feeling content? What are they feeling? And they look at you with a big smile on their face, this big smile filled with gratitude. And really look at their faces and notice what has changed in their faces. Notice what has changed in the way they're standing in front of you. Notice what has changed in maybe the way they're even dressing. And then notice that they turn and they look ahead again. And all of a sudden, another version of you appears, a version 5 years from now. Who is this version of you that has appeared? What are they feeling? What are they excited about? What have they shifted in their lives that they can look back and thank you for doing the work today? What have they manifested and brought into their lives? Beautiful. And then they look ahead and another version of you appears, another 10, 20 years ahead. And they look back at you and again, tap into what they're feeling. What have they achieved? What have they experienced? How did it make them feel? And allow yourself to go there emotionally. The more you allow your emotions to really fill up within you, the more you will activate and bring this reality into your present. What would blow your mind if in 20, 30, 40 years, that version of you turned around and said, oh my gosh, we did that. We experienced that. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Wow. What a ride. What a ride. Allow that emotion to really fill you up with gratitude, with excitement, with joy. What a life you've created for yourself. What a beautiful, beautiful version of yourself you've allowed yourself to experience yourself as. A version of yourself you celebrate, a version of yourself that you love, a version of yourself that you're proud of, a version of yourself that looks at themselves in the mirror and feels strong and centered and whole, connected to love, connected to their soul and their spirit, connected to their family and their friends, connected to their life and their purpose, connected to themselves. A version of you that you love, that you are happy for, that you honor and respect. Beautiful. And I want you to give them a big hug. Give that version of yourself a big, massive hug. And give every version of yourself a big, massive hug and say thank you. Because every step was important. Every step was important. And you created that version of you, of your life, a version so worth celebrating. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then slowly start allowing yourself to energetically come back through our time-space reality, coming back towards our galaxy, coming back past the planets, the moon, sun, stars, coming back into our earth, coming back towards your continent, coming back towards your home, coming back towards your room, coming back into your body, bringing your hands into prayer position in front of your chest, at your third eye, bowing your head in gratitude for your divine team and all of the spirits and the angels and the ancestors and the ascended masters, all that have been here to hold space for you in gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. More, please. And bringing your hands to your heart center, bowing your head in gratitude to yourself and affirming this or something better is true for me now. This or something better is true for me now. One more time. This or something better is true for me now. Everything in the way of that, I uncreate, delete, and destroy it all now across all time, dimension, space, and reality. I bring into being the perfect experiences, the perfect thoughts, the perfect actions to bring that experience into alignment for you now. And trust that from this moment, you will make decisions from that space, from that alignment, and thank yourself for showing up here today. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. More, please. Thank you. Thank you. More, please. Beautiful. And when you are ready, you can start wiggling your toes, rolling your shoulders, moving however you need to come back into the room. And then you can open your eyes. You are amazing. What the what? The things I saw in there. I don't know what you guys saw, but the things I saw in there were beautiful. I would love to know how you are feeling. I would love you to share in the comments anything that you experienced, anything that stood out, anything that you saw. Please do share it. Jacqueline is saying this was absolutely amazing. Yay, Jacqueline. I'm so, so glad. How are you all feeling? Sammy is going like this. I see you, Sammy, in your grassy patch, shaking your hands about. But please do share in the comments. I would love to know just how you're feeling right now, what you experienced, anything that you can share. But please, at least two different emotions of how you're feeling. So we shared the emotions at the beginning of the session, how you're feeling now after that process, and anything that came up for you. Anastasia, eye-opening on a lot of perspectives. Beautiful. Yay, Anastasia. Hilda, emotional. So excited for that future me. Grateful for this journey. Me too, Hilda. Pam, that was amazing. I had a lot of tingling. Yay! I had a feeling of like absorbing or like a pulling in the feeling. Yes, you will see it will get stronger and stronger. Paula is saying that was amazing, emotional, grateful, and excited. Yay! Greg is saying, wow, what a new me looking at me, feeling really emotional. Beautiful, Greg. Yay. Sammy is saying he's feeling enlightened. Tanya is saying very peaceful and very grateful. Beautiful, Tanya. I love that. Who haven't I heard from? Felicity, I don't think you've written anything. Scott, oh, there we go. Felicity, I'm grateful for the experience. Beautiful. Megan, I feel so relaxed, grateful, and excited. What a perfect place to create from, right? Jacqueline, I feel so calm and enlightened. Beautiful. Scott, feeling relaxed and looking forward to the journey. Wonderful. Has everybody shared? Soraya, I'm peaceful. I think I dozed off at times. That's okay. I got you. I was working with your divine team. Mari, feeling light and bright. Love the star is born and the light that was emitted. Yay, beautiful. Alexandra, very calm and proud of who I am becoming. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I think that is everyone. I want to make sure that I got everyone. I think so. Have we got two Pams in the room? Is it both you, Pam? I don't know. All right. Anastasia, we've got two Pams in the room. Can you check it out? All right. I think I got everyone. Yes, I did. Okay, beautiful. So, guys, that's the end of our official session today. I know it ran quite long, but I wanted to make sure you had everything that you need to feel prepared for your journey ahead. Do you have any questions before I let you go? You're welcome to ask them here, or you can ask them in the WhatsApp group. But I just want to give you this opportunity for the next 10 minutes to, if you want 10 minutes, we don't have to ask any questions. Why did we wash our hands? Okay, so spiritual hygiene is a huge thing for me. There's a lot of people doing a lot of spiritual work out there at the moment, and they are doing it without creating the proper container for the work that they are doing. And this is why we hear of situations where people are going to a healer and then they have like a horrible healing crisis. Like, I understand that some people have healing crisis. I don't know if you've heard of a healing crisis before, but sometimes something is triggered within a session and it brings on like a trauma. Okay. And this can happen. This can happen with any healing that is done. But sometimes these healing crises are massive and multiple, and it's like way too much for the person. And this happens when we don't create the correct container for the person, where we're not leaving behind everything that is not meant to come into the healing space, right? And then not closing that healing space so that nothing more can come in. When we wash our hands, and that's why I said to you, it's about releasing everything that you've been carrying before. You release it, you clean it off so that you can be an open vessel for what you are about to receive. When we step into this space, even when you watch the recordings, guys, because I've set all of them up energetically. You wash your hands first, you leave everything behind, and you step into the space with an openness for transformation, right? Because I'm literally opening your energy centers to shift your vibrational frequency so that we can recalibrate at a higher frequency so that you can heal quicker, so that you can feel more joy, so that you can, all of those things that you're wanting to experience. And then what I do at the end of the session is I close the energetic space. People who practice healing without closing the energetic space are literally leaving you like a gaping wound open for things to just come in. I don't want that. So I close the energetic space and I ask that you please go and wash your hands at the end of each session. This is you signifying that you have respect and care and clarity for what you are engaging with. And you wash away, because obviously when you're doing healing as well, mucky stuff comes up. You don't want to carry that forward with you. Go and wash your hands. Signal, thank you for that healing. I'm done with that now. Put it down. Thanks for that. I'm now moving forward with a clean slate. All right? So it's a practice, and I call it spiritual hygiene. Right? That's what I call it, is some spiritual hygiene. So I ask that before every session, whether you're watching a recording of it or not, I have set up the grids and the space and the beautiful shapes, the porous fit, all of that stuff. I've done it for you. So you don't need to worry about it. It's already done. But I do ask you to just honor the space you're going into. Wash your hands. And at the end of the session, wash your hands. Okay? Does that make sense, what I've shared with you guys? Yeah? Okay, great. Scott, did that answer your question sufficiently? Oh, I get even like this. Not even just a thumbs up. Amazing. Okay. Pam was struggling with her device. I assume it's her on both things. Okay, cool. Maybe it's because of my phone. I was getting the sound from my phone. Okay, cool. Can I please have the list of homework? Yes. I will send you the list in the email tonight with those other links. So there'll just be a little recap, but you'll also have your workbook that you can also read through. So I'll send you all of that together so that you've got it. Okay. Anything else? I think I've been quite thorough. I mean, I'm quite proud of myself. I think I've been quite thorough. Have I been quite thorough, guys? Do you feel like you know what's going on and you kind of like, cool, I can dive into the situation? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, great. Always keep, thank you, Mari. Okay, yay. Great, amazing session. Yay, well done. You're awesome. You're awesome. Everything, guys. I'm not a drop in the ocean. I'm the entire ocean in a drop. Everything you see within me exists within you. I mean, thank you so much. But also, everything that exists within me exists within you. Everything that is possible for me is possible for you. If I can do it, you can do it too. I want you to say that like all the time. If Susanna can do it, oh my gosh, guys, I can do it too, right? If Fred down the road, second cousin removed, can do it, I can do it too. That's what I told myself before I walked over fire for the first time. I was like, I mean, if hundreds of people all over the world can do it, yes, I'm scared. My brain is freaking out. But if hundreds, thousands of people have been able to do this before, then I can do it too. And this is a really good practice, okay? Because courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and doing the right thing anyway. I bet you that Braveheart on the battlefield, those guys, they were not scared, guys. They had a freaking massive army facing them. Joan of Arc riding out on her. Do you think she was not scared? Of course she was freaking scared. But she did it anyway. That's what I want you to step into, because you are your greatest version of yourself. So you're ready now doing what needs to be done, even if you're scared. Like, because you're not self-abandoning, because you're going to do the right thing for you. Why are you going to do the right thing for you? Because you love yourself. From today, you love yourself as much as you love the person you love most in this world. And so you will not self-abandon. And you will pamper yourself. And you will treat yourself like gold, and you will reparent yourself. Because you are worth it. Each and every one of you are so freaking worth it. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Hell yeah. I'm so excited for you guys. Did I forget anything? Okay. All right. So the last note I wrote was, you are enough. You are loved. You are worthy. You are worthy of creating an incredible, amazing, outstanding life. You are, each and every one of you. You are. Expect miracles. Embrace them and celebrate them. Every time one happens, you like, oh my God, that's so cool. And share it in the group. Let us celebrate with you. Share these things in the group. When you like have a realization and something shifts, like share it in the group so that we can go, yay, hell yeah for you. Okay. Because if you energize that, you're going to attract more and more and more. That's it, you beautiful beings of light. I'm so honored to be here with you. I'm so excited to go on this journey. I'm with you every step of the way. I'm sending so much love and compassion and gratitude and all of the good stuff your way. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Greg is saying, what an awesome first session. Looking forward to where these sessions and journeys take me and all of us. Yay, Greg, me too. Pam is saying, I am worth it. Hell yeah. Yeah, you are, Pam. Hell yeah. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to, with your permission, put this view on gallery and see if we can take a picture. Anastasia, can you turn your camera on, please, madam? Because you're the only one with your camera off. Thank you. And who's that who stepped away? Tanya, can you come back so that I can take a screen grab of all of us? And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and everyone's going to go, hell yeah. And I'm going to post this in the group. Are you ready? Are you steady? 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. Did I get it? Let's see. Scott, you've got a big smile on your face. Your arms aren't in the air, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. You were a little bit tired today. Okay, cool, guys. All right, I'm going to end the session there. Thank you again so, so much. Lots of love and blessings to you. If you do have any questions, please know you can always ask in the WhatsApp group or just email us or contact Anastasia directly, and we will do everything we can to support you on this journey. Big love, be brave, be brilliant, be yourselves. Bye.